Hey there, it's Nikolai. So, I got a last minute invite to play a game real quick here. So, it's going to be a little bit different from my previous rounds. It's going to be fast action. Just one game. Going to pick up, maybe not comment nearly as much. And see if it's interesting. So, as you see here, pretty straightforward hand. I had aces right away. Tried to make kings or queens up top. Didn't get there. Alright, next round. So yeah, my opponent plays real quick, as you will see. Although taking a minute here, I think it's yeah, I'd probably play his hand the same way, keep the flush alive. So here, same kind of thing. I've got my flush going straight, going in the middle. I could see the upside of going 10-10 jack there. Probably would have been better, but trying to play quick. See if I get there with the flush. Not yet, but I'm gonna go for the straight. Still a couple of diamonds. Probably should have played those tens in the bottom. Only one diamond out, so I'm still, I don't want to say favored, but a pretty good chance to make, something like a straight in the middle and a flush in the bottom. Alright, oh, that's funny. As much as I want the 9, I need the flush more. So, that's pretty easy. Now, all I need is a diamond, which seems pretty likely, and another 9, which is a little bit less likely. And I'm likely going to Fantasyland. Hard to imagine I'm not going to catch another queen. And there it is. Wow, need that last 9. Let's do it. Of course, obviously, didn't get it. Ah, yeah, messed that hand up. But, you can sort of see what I was going for. My opponent had a really strong hand. Could have taken a few points back. Playing for the flush and not playing the queens, but I would have gotten scooped anyway. Although, let's go ahead and play this hand out quick. So, yeah, let's keep going with the 2 straights. It's pretty live, right? Yeah, just need a 6-7. Both out there. Alright, pair the ace. Well, I need a 7, right? Alright, no 7s thrown away. Big deck with a lot of 7s out there. Yep, there it is. The 7, make the 2 pair. As I said in the niche video, you're always trying to go for Fantasyland. Pretty much, just about every hand, really. I mean, details come into play, but, Fantasyland, at the minimum, you're getting 7 points for the queens and something that's worth about 10 points for getting to the land. There's still some debate on how much it's really worth, but that seems to be a number that's about right. 9 or 10 points, maybe even a little bit more than 10 points. I might be the only person who thinks it's more than 10, but, never done a comprehensive study. So, he made a move I'm not sure that I agree with, but I'm also not sure it is wrong, necessarily, which is to not play the 4 flush. I tend to like playing the 4 flush just because then you're almost a lock to make the flush. Yeah, so for example, to use my own words here, I'm going to make the flush. I'd love to to sort of hide the queen, not make it obvious, but the queen could become a useful tiebreaker in the flush in the bottom. Actually, hold on, is that even possible? Yeah, I guess not. Playing a little quickly. Yeah, it's possible, but not really. See, so here I figure I'm likely to make the flush. Still putting that live 8 up there. It's still worth a couple of points if I don't make the queens. Only 2 queens left. I don't love my hand, but my opponent could still foul. Again, I would have played the 5th diamond if I was him. From the beginning, and had a free roll. I mean, just rearrange his hand, right? Made king high flush, straight draw, and king up top. I'd rather have that than still be needing to find that diamond and pair the 3 and the 5, and not be able to make the straight. Especially with 2 diamonds out. I like my chances of making the flush. Yeah, meanwhile, while I'm waiting, a couple of people are responding in the previous video, so I typed that in. Alright, so what do we got here? Did we pull our diamond? I mean, our club? Not yet. So I'm going to make the ace here, right? The 3 points, I'll still take the points with the queens. With the 8, I think, right? Absolutely not. Gotta Gotta still make Fantasyland if we can. I mean, just think about that. It's 20% or so for the queens. You know, what would you rather have? 20% at like a 17-point bonus, or 100% at a 3-point bonus? I mean, it's not obvious, you know. And add to that the fact that you can still pull that 8. You know, it's just crazy how much Fantasyland matters more than anything else. So here, let's see. Just may go ahead and make that straight. The 4 flush should be different, but I'm only giving up 2 points. And for certainty, and more importantly, I had no other cards I could play. And you see, this is why I give up the flush there right away. Just easier. You know, now I can free roll for Fantasyland. You know, sure, I'm probably would have made the flush, but unless it was a straight flush, and still, even here, I would have had at best like a gut shot to a straight flush. Just the 2 points don't really matter. Improving your chance that Fantasyland does. See, there's 5 outs for Fantasy, so let's see if I got one. I sure did. See what I'm up against. You know, some people play that Fantasyland hand always sets first, and that kind of makes sense, but playing in turn just easier, I think. You know, on the computer. Let's see what we got here. So this is not really that great. There's no flushes. Oh, it is good. There we go. I see it. We can make a straight and aces up top, and all we need is 2 pair in the middle. So that's a really nice hand. Aces is, what is it, 9 points. I mean, we're not going to really do better than that. I don't even want to look. You know, of course. Wow. Okay, so that really changed the odds right there. I was going to say with the clubs and 9s, he wasn't likely to make anything on the bottom. It's too good, but stand corrected. Even so, we're still scooping, and yep, we do scoop. Good times. Okay, so is that what I'm going to do here? Really? I guess so. You know, always trying to make that, look for that straight flush by ace in the middle, king up top. It's a pretty dominant position. Hard to beat it. Pretty standard hand. Decent hand, not great hand. And he's going to go for like a full house and, you know, like a small 2 pair or something like that in the middle. Yeah, it doesn't really hurt my hand, so that's good. Alright. Yeah, so you can see I can go for the straight here, but as we've shown multiple times, it's just, you know, the key to that straight is the 10, not the queen. You know, if the queen gave us a open-ended straight, that'd be different, but, you know, it's not even clear that I want the 4 card straight needing a 10 rather than this card, the three-card arrangement. You know, this is changing a little bit, so now I'm running out of options, and the 10s are all still alive, so now I am going to go for that straight. And I'm just going to throw the live card in the middle. You know, I want to catch something like a 10 and a deuce and go for 2 pair and still have chances for Fantasyland. You know, he's got a pretty good hand. Alright. Yeah, they're just no good. Man. Losing no matter what. So let's see. Let's do the math here real quick. Yeah, let's go to the top. Would rather catch another 6 and make trips in the middle. I know it's only 1 card, but trips are 2 pair. The only way we can win on top anyway was with an ace. And that's no bonus points. It may not even win. Really unlikely we foul, but also unlikely we really get much. So yeah. Just no 10s in the deck. You know, and that's the issue with marrying yourself to the gut shot straight. I mean, here we had no choice, but so as you see, you know, hands just like reaction, automatic moves. Obviously both me and probably my opponent have made multiple mistakes so far, but you know, variance swamps everything in the short and medium term. Alright, let's see what I've got. I love playing against Fantasyland. I don't know why. It's you know, even if I'm playing, you know, in a casino for real money or something, it's fast, it's easy, and I don't know, maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment. You know, despite everything I've said, I'm kind of tempted to just make the straight on the bottom. Um, but I don't think that's the right move. I think this is actually the right move, just because the problem is I need 2 cards for the bottom. I don't know, let's just do it and see what happens. I mean, we definitely need to make Fantasyland. Like, even if we make it straight, we're probably going to get scooped. Not going to win any points. This way, Fantasyland is really likely. Like, I don't know if this move is better or something. You know, but probably not, because then we double use the king. I don't know, let's just go for it. Yeah, there we go. That's why we want to make that move. Boom. And I'm sure people are going to chime on and say how obvious it was, and probably they're right. I mean, it's 4 o'clock in the morning here. I'm not going to make excuses, but, you know, I keep saying go for Fantasyland, so gotta practice what you preach, right? What do we have here? So, okay, there's definitely a straight and trips, right? Is there a full house or 2 straights? Can't really see it. Nope, just 1 straight and trips. Is there? And no flushes possible. Okay. Well, then I guess that's what it is, right? Or a full house, right? So I can either make a full house and nothing. Oh no, wait a second. What am I saying? It's a full house and a straight. So that's you know, this is like the one area where computer is much better than it that I might be. Not a great Fantasyland hand, but it's not bad. I mean, it's a decent number of points. Give me 6 points for the bottom, 4 points for the middle, so 10 points guaranteed. You know, and we're not going to get scooped. Of course, we're also not going to scoop my opponent unless he fouls.